Dr. Banks, you're at the top of everyone's list when it comes to translations. You hear any words?
Is that?
Yes.
Well, let's get this out of the way right away. The new science fiction alien invasion movie Arrival is anything but that label or what you think it means. This is not Independence Day, and I'm very thankful for that. This is more like a cross between Close Encounters of the Third Kind, if it were directed maybe by the great Swedish director Ingmar Bergman. That is to say, it's very cerebral. It features a lead performance, magnificent performance by Amy Adams that is pure interior acting. It's all coming from inside. It's in her eyes. She's just terrific in this role, as she is in so many. But this one gives her another way to go that we haven't quite seen her do before.
I'm Colonel G.T. Weber from the Intelligence. Pack your bags.
She plays Dr. Louise Banks. Louise Banks is a linguistics professor. She's called in when a mysterious alien landing happens. There are about 12 oval-shaped spaceships that have landed at different parts of the globe, sparking panic among the Earth's citizens. There's that element only in the outer fringes of this movie, because the reality is this is a very smart, sometimes slow-moving, but very moving motion picture about love and loss, about grief, about communication and language, about our past opening the door to our future, and many other things. It's a lot of food for thought here, as Dr. Banks and a physicist played by Jeremy Renner are brought into the picture and sent to Montana to try to make contact with the aliens in one of these spaceships.
They need to see me.
Dr. Banks? Are you insane?
Now that's a proper introduction.
Well, it takes time to actually make contact, and a lot of this is done in flashbacks as well, as Dr. Banks goes past her relationship with her daughter, Hannah, who died at age 12, and when the movie opens, we see her grieving that loss. This is very much a meditation on grief as much as anything. It's about so many things, as you can gather. As I keep talking about this in this review, I keep thinking of different aspects of this movie, which has been beautifully shot by Bradford Young, and of course directed by the great Denis Villeneuve, who's given us movies like Enchantés, Prisoners, Sicario. He takes what appears to be formula genre material and turns it into something we haven't quite seen before. This one, based on the short story, The Story of Your Life, really is a lot of food for thought.
This is just a way to force us to work together for once.
It's more complicated than that.
How is it more complicated?
Russia just executed one of their own to keep their secret.
There's so many things about this movie that I would like to recommend. I just want you to experience it. It played at the Venice, Telluride, Toronto film festivals to great acclaim, and I hope that audiences will give it a shot. This is not your typical alien movie. I want to emphasize that. Fanboys beware. For smart thinking audiences, Arrival's time has come. I say, go.